Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Another Monday, another sit at home in Southeast, despite the fact that the Southeastern governors have done all they can and still doing all they can to stop it. Right now, there is a sit at home going to update on what is going on. A lot of things are happening, particularly around Anambra State. We are taking a cross section of Southeast, but Anambra seem to be going through quite a lot on this issue of sit at home. Don't forget that some days back, the self-acclaimed disciple of Mazenam, the kind of Simon Ekpa, had given 3 days to be sit at home. He says it's going to be the biggest ever in the history of Southeast, and he insisted that it begins today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But generally, Mondays have been seen in Southeast as a day of sitting at home, despite the effort being made by the governors of Southeast. I'm going to give you some series of videos, but let's start with what happened yesterday, some few hours ago, in the same Anambra State. Well, as of yesterday on Sunday, UGM burnt down Idimili North Local Government Headquarters. They didn't stop there. They also burned down Magistrate Court. Also in Anambra State, they also burnt down PHCN. Some persons call it NEPA office. That's their formal name, but their official name now is PHCN. Their office in Anambra State, quite a terrible sight, I must say. The vehicles there were totally burnt down. Then, of course, a serving member of Anambra State House of Assembly was kidnapped by UGM. His name is Okedioke, as they give him Okedioke. He was kidnapped some hours ago, still in the same Anambra State. Honestly, Anambra is going through a lot. Then now, this is enforcement of sit at home. Okay, enforcement of sit at home. The video you're watching right now is a marketplace called Ovoma, Anambra State. It's a suburb, all right. It's somewhere in the village of Anambra State where everybody just respecting themselves by sitting at home. They don't want to hear that Governor Soludo said they should come out. They all just respected themselves because some hours before now, UGM has visited them in that same market area and warned them to stay clear, obey, and don't be seen or caught in the fires or the crossfire that may likely go on if they come out. So they just quietly obeyed. If you check around the video, you notice that no activity is going on at all. But the reverse is the case of what happened in Umunze, Orumba South local government area of Anambra State. UGM burnt down a motorcycle bike, and some goods were actually destroyed simply because they disobeyed the UGM's order of sitting at home. Because some people came out and just wondered what's going on. They say, well, this is Umunze, Orumba South local government area of Anambra State, going through quite a lot. Now, in a bridge, these are mostly you mostly see some of these activities in the suburb, but in some other aspect of the southeast, sit at home Monday is something that the southeasterners have grown to accept. Okay, even in that marketplace in Ovoma, Anambra State, suburb area, the village area of Anambra State, the indigenes there, they seem not to have problems with it at all. In fact, so to speak, they're even in support. They don't want trouble. They're just sitting back, especially in suburb. It's strongest in suburb. But before early hours of today, there were warnings. And in some videos, sorry, we couldn't carry that anyway. There were one or two guys who decided to just take one sharp transport movement by, making quick money before the enforcement of sit at home. Some of these UGM caught him on the road and give him the flogging of his life. See, all these things all happened today in southeastern region. In most places there have been little here movement here and there, but the whole thing is felt strongly in the suburb. Today is generally sit at home, but tomorrow next we'll probably find out if the sit at home will continue in Anambra State, in Opiweka area. Vehicular movements there are quite slim, not much at all. Then of course in a bridge. We have not gotten an update on bridge yet, but once we that's what I mean by bridge is River Niger Bridge. So when I say bridge, I mean River Niger Bridge, the bridge that separates Asaba Delta from Anambra, Onitsha. But once we get update on what is happening there, we will definitely update you on that. But I'm going to allow you watch the video of what is going on. But in all, people have generally succumbed to the sit at home. I guess these are one of the reasons also why Soludo, Professor Charles Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, decided to pay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a visit. Hopefully, I'm perceiving that he may want to allow him. Maybe they will have to do some sort of negotiation with the DSS officials to see how he can make a live broadcast, okay, if not probably a recorded one, encouraging or telling the people to seize the sit at home order. But for the now, pictures is what we got, and also the fact that probably maybe joining heads together with Mazen and Khan to see how they can, solve this whole issue of sitting at home. Honestly, the Southeasterners, most quarters, especially the suburb, the villages, Mondays are like off days, really. They are like off days, and I keep saying this and I'll say it again and again. I think it's time for negotiation. I think it's time for a stakeholders meeting. I think it's time to remove propaganda. I think it's time to involve the youth. I think it's time to talk to the Biafran agitators, ask them what the challenges are, what can be brought to the table to quench it, if it can be quenched, and if it cannot be quenched, what can they do to work around it, so that this whole issue of sit at home, if you check very well, Professor Charles Soludo seemed to be the only one pushing really hard. Really, I must say, others are, they have moved on. Really, they have decided, well, if they want to sit at home every Monday, that's their cup of tea. All they know is that every other day, whatever it is you did not do on Monday, we'll get it out on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Soludo is really trying his best to see how he can make Southeast function. Please let all hands be on deck. Let's encourage him as much as we can. While some persons feel that what he showed to Nigerians and to Southeasterners were a clone, I wonder why anyone would think that these pictures are cloned pictures. It's not a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I saw that, I honestly, I laughed when people say that that's a double of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can it be a double of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Well, but that's for us to discuss in our community section. That's not going to wrap it up. Let me allow you watch the video. I don't think this situation is ending anytime soon, except there's a stakeholders meeting, and it should be done. They should expedite the action very quickly. That's a good round. Let's put in the comment section. What's the take? Do have a nice